How's it going, YouTube? I am Stilo Vino. Welcome back to my channel, or this is your first time seeing my face. Welcome, glad to have you. I was requested to do Guts initially, but I had already listened to it. I just didn't have any time to get around to it. Thought it was a phenomenal album, fantastic album. So I'm just gonna do the Spilled, the 5, the records right after Teenage Dream. So Obsessed, Girl I've Always Been, Scared of My Guitar, Stranger So American, and I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm sounding crazy. So before I sound too crazy, let's go ahead and wrap these records up. Let's listen to Olivia spill out her guts, and I'll have some commentary in between, but not too much. Just listen to it. It's not really a commentary type of video. It's just like vibe a little bit. All right. And y'all can let me know in the comment box how you feel about the album and the spilled version.
You are watching a master at work.
I told you how much I think about her. You'd think I was in love. And if you knew how much I looked at her pictures, you would think we're best friends. 'Cause I know her stars shine. I know her blood type. I've seen
her blood type is crazy.
every movie she's been in. Oh God, she's beautiful. I know you loved her. And I know I'm butthurt, but I can't help it. No, I can't help it. I'm so obsessed with your ex. I know she's been asleep on my side of your bed, and I can feel it. I'm staring at her like I wanna get her. And I remember every detail you have ever told me. So be careful, baby. I'm so obsessed with your ex. I'm so obsessed with your ex.
I don't even think like if this was some like my ex made a record about me like this, she don't even care about me. She just cares like she's like, oh, she's hot. What? She's like, she's hot, but why is she with him? And then you're not even saying that because she's tied to me. You're not even thinking about me. You're just like, she's bad. Why is she with you? That's how I'm interpreting the record. Why is she with you though? Cause I'm amazing, Olivia. That's why.
She's got those lips, she's got those hips, the life of every fucking party. She's talented, she's good with kids, she even speaks kindly about me. And I know you love me, and I know it's crazy, but every time you call my name, I think you mistake me for her. You both have moved on, you don't even talk, but I can't help it, I got issues, I can't help it, baby. I'm so obsessed with your ex. I know she's been asleep on my side in your bed, and I can feel it. I'm staring at her like I wanna get her. And I remember every detail you have ever told me. So be careful, baby. I'm so obsessed with your ex. I'm so obsessed with your ex. Is she friends with your friends? Is she good in bed? Do you think about her? No, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. Tell me, is she easygoing, never controlling, well-traveled, well-read? Oh God, she makes me so obsessed. I'm so obsessed with your ex. She's been asleep on my side in your bed. I'm so obsessed with your ex. God, she makes me so obsessed. I'm so obsessed with your ex.
How old? Those drums is going crazy. How old is Olivia? Is she 19, 19, 20? I did a reaction of another like teenage girl or someone detailing their teenage experiences. And somebody said, are you even listening or reading lyrics? You know what it's like to be a teenage girl? No, obviously. Duh. I don't. To break your bubble. I don't know what it's like to be. I can only read into what I hear. I'm like, I was probably like that when I was a teenager. You know what I mean? Then again, there was nobody that like my ex moved on to. Maybe you have somebody your ex moved on to, and you thought they're like, that's a great freaking guy, or that's a great freaking girl. I've never had that. I've never saw somebody who was like, no, one person. He was a great guy. He was a great guy though. He's a great guy. But I've never been like, pride into their character or pride into like, damn, like is she this? I mean, is he this? Is he that? Is he this? Whatever. So I can't understand on that level. But I do like the record, how it just builds up, and I do like how she goes from intense to kind of like a whisper tone back to intense. Like I do like how she plays with that. That's dope. Let's get into the next record, Girl I've Always Been.
Ready?
Are you ready? I'm gonna scare you again.
Don't scare me again.
Six, 5, 6, 7, 8. Baby doll, you have changed. That's the thing you always say. Cursing me, trash my name. I rained all over your parade. Now you're on my couch, you're fighting tears. You say I'm cruel beyond my years. And as I'm walking out that door, I see you don't know me anymore. I have captors I call friends. I got panic rooms inside my head. And I get down with crooked men, but I am the girl I've always been. I got wrapped up in the game again, and you woke up in an empty bed. And I can't say I'm a perfect 10, but I am the girl I've always been.
She writes really good songs, though.
So don't say that I've been acting different. I'm nothing if I'm not consistent. You knew everything you'd be getting. I told you right from the beginning. Now you're on my case. How could I go? You never dreamed to be so cold. And then with venom on your tongue, you ask me who I be.
I wonder if, I mean, you guys would tell me in the comments down below. I like including y'all in my thought process. Something I like doing. Did Olivia ever conceive and think that she would be this big and this relatable and this, like, I mean, nobody, any artist, historically, any artist that gives interviews, they've never said, even if they had an inclination, that the record was going to be big, or that they were going to end up doing this as their career, they can never visualize how big they would end up becoming, because who can? Did she have, like, what is the level of inclination that she knew that she would be able to connect with? The reason why I say this is because I know during her first album cycle and she went on tour, she blew up so fast that most people that blow up fast because of the internet, because of TikTok and all these different things, they don't really have the experience down of performing. So she tried to do on her first tour to do more intimate rooms, but there were so many of y'all that wanted to see her. They were like, these rooms are too small. You need to include more. And that's the story for most artists that blow up fast, or most artists, like, they still have to get over certain things and craft their performance style and be interactive and things like that. It's different because when you make these songs, when you write these songs in your bedroom and maybe you record with one other person, like an engineer or something like that, you're not really used to having so many people included on your process, especially if the process is as intimate as writing these songs. Like, all these are intimate, deep inner thoughts that she's revealing to you. That's why you're connecting with them so much. So I have so many questions, because to have such a relatable body of work up until this point, and really have your generation at the palm of your hands, like Taylor did and like Taylor does, that it's kind of like what Ariana said, that she's just one person, and sometimes the moment or the song becomes bigger than the person, and you're running trying to catch up to that moment. I'm wondering, I have a lot of questions.
I had captives I call friends. I got panic rooms inside my head. I get down with crooked men, but I am the girl I've always been. I got wrapped up in the game again, and you woke up in an empty bed. And you can't say I'm a perfect 10, but I am the girl I've always been. Yeah, I'm a candle in the wind. I'll turn you out, I'll turn you in, but I am the girl I've always been.
Olivia is my guilty pleasure. Like, it's like, it was I don't know if it's still like that. For like, I don't know if like 29, 30-year-old black man is in her demographic. Like I don't know if she looks at her analytics and be like, this is like, I'm actually curious to see how many of like people that like are like me, represent her fan base and stuff like that. I'm not even necessarily a fan. I just enjoy her music. I think she's a dope songwriter. So I consider like listening to Olivia or listening to Taylor as like I think there's more because Taylor's so big, so massive that there's obviously more black men that listen to Taylor and think that she's a great songwriter and like she's dope. But I wonder like if like other black men look at like Olivia as like a guilty pleasure to listen to, like sneak off and be like, yo, like this is really on my playlist that nobody knows that I like listening to. But I just thought about it because you know what I mean? Like the stories are not written for no, it's not that they're not written for me because there are stories in here that I could relate to at a younger age and even just the theme of love and the theme of vulnerability I can always relate to. I think anybody can relate to. That's why it's like you have like these artists that have grandmas, moms, dads, and things like that come to these shows because it's just good music at the end of the day. But I'm like, I wonder if like if you're a black black male watching this, let me know if like you feel like listening to Olivia is also a guilty pleasure. Anyways, let's move on. Scared of My Guitar.
Perfect, easy, so good to me. So why is there a pit in my gut? In the shape of you, distract myself. Say it's something else. Maybe I'm just overwhelmed. Maybe I'm confused. Barely sleep when you sleep next to me. But I keep thinking I'll find a cure. I say that I'm fine, I tell you all the time I've never felt so happy and sure. But I'm so scared of my guitar 'cause it cuts right through to the heart. Yeah, it knows me too well, so I got no excuse. I can't lie to it the same way that I lie to you.
Can't lie to my guitar the same way. You see what I mean? That goes back to that intimate personal vulnerability that like songwriters reveal in a song what they wouldn't normally reveal in normal conversation with other humans. Like you're kind of just the fly on the wall when you're listening to music. It's like it's the deepest, most inner thoughts and emotions of a person. Like, you know how like the eyes are the window to the soul? It's like music is like the entrance to the heart. It's like it's dope. It's dope. I like it.
My guitar, if I play it, then I'll think too hard once you let the thought in, and it's already done. So I lay in your arms and pretend that it's love. If I was brave and noble like you, I'd have the nerve to just stop stringing you along. But I'm not half as decent as you. I'd rather be tied to someone, even if they're wrong, and make excuses. My friends know the truth is I'm not as alright as I claim. Say that I'm fine, I tell them all the time as they watch all the light fade away. Yeah, I'm so scared of my guitar 'cause it cuts right through to the heart. Yeah, it knows me too well, so I got no excuse. I can't lie to it the same way that I lie to you.
I know some people don't like to watch reactors react with the lyrics up. I just do it because it helps me get a grasp on the identity of the album in the core of the record. Because like there's some times where I listen to music and I have a blank expression because like on first listen there's so many things to unravel and unpack because you have tone, you have melody, you have songwriting, you have the song structure, the hook, the refrain, the bridge, however you want to, you know, and it's just like you're dissecting that so you can retreat and go quiet as to where I can see the lyrics and it pops up, something will pop me and it'll circle in my mind and be like, oh, okay. And I'll fixate on that so I can have something to relay to you and talk to you about in conversation. That's why I use it. But I don't know, I had somebody watch one of these and they said they don't like the reactor to have the lyrics up, and it's just like, I wonder if other people think that way. Anyways, let's continue.
I'm so scared of my guitar if I play it. And I'll think too hard once you let the thought in, then it's already done. So I lay in your arms and pretend that it's love. Yeah, I lay in your arms and pretend that it's love. I pretend that it's love. I pretend that it's love. I pretend that it's love. 'Cause what if I never find anything better? The doubt always creeps through my mind. So we'll stay together, 'cause how could I ever trade something that's good for what's right?
Damn, how could I ever trade something that's good for what's right? This reminds me of this song. There's a song that SZA had on SOS, Nobody Gets Me. And then she wrote that from a place of that I never thought I would date someone after this person that would get me the way they did. And it's like, so therefore you stay in this position longer than what you should be, because it's just like, this for whatever reason it's not working, it's whatever, but the familiarity takes precedence over doing probably what's best for you. And that's just the honest truth of human intimacy. So it's like, I guess you either have two options. You can try to stay and salvage it, or you're gonna have to cut it off. So that's what I mean. It doesn't matter what age I am or what like my demographic at that part. Like anybody can relate to that part of songwriting. So it's just like, yeah, I get that. Like you could have people that are 60 and have people that are 18 at your shows, and I think that's dope. I think that's probably one of the strongest tests of like to see if an artist is going to be there for a very long time, to see how strong the songwriting is. And how I judge by how strong the songwriting is, it is what the ages that listen to it, that consume it. Like if your age range is from 18 to 60, it's like, oh, all these people have picked different things to relate to in regards to the music. Everybody has something different that they like about it, and that's like, it's mind blowing when you think about it. I don't know.
Oh, I'm so scared of my guitar. It cuts right through to my heart. It knows me too well. I got no excuse. I can't lie to it the same way that I lie to you. I'm so scared of my guitar when I play it. It's when I think too hard, I let the thought in. It's already done, but I lay in your arms and pretend that it's love. Yeah, I lay in your arms and pretend it's enough.
I like that a lot. Let's get into Stranger.
I woke up this morning and I sat up straight in bed. I had the strangest feeling of this weight off of my chest. I hadn't felt that hopeful since the day that you left, and it felt nice, so nice. And everybody told me it would happen in time. The fire would burn out and all the storm clouds would subside. And I always believed that it was some comforting lie, but it feels nice, so nice. 'Cause I was half myself without you. Now I feel so complete, and I can't even remember what made me lose all that sleep. I cried a million rivers for you, but that's over now. You're just a stranger I know everything about. Ooh, you're just a stranger I know everything about. Made a pot of coffee in my things I did to try and win your love. How did that happen? I can't imagine ever doing all that stuff for just some guy. Like just some guy. Oh, but I hope that you're happy, babe. No, I really do. And God knows that I am the girl I am because of you. You know I'll always think of you. I love you till the end of time. You are the best thing that I'll ever keep so far out of my life. Yeah, I was half myself.
I didn't expect that, how she delivered that lyric. I was like, you are the best thing that I'll ever keep so far out of my life. It's like, whoa. Whoa. I didn't expect that ending of that line. I'm not gonna lie.
Now I feel so complete. I can't even remember what made me lose all that sleep. I cried a million rivers for you, but that's over now. You're just a stranger I know everything about. You're just a stranger I know everything about. There's nothing left for me to know. I had to stay, you had to go, and it was mean, but it doesn't matter anymore though. There's nothing left for me to sing. I screamed, I cried, I did the whole thing, and I love you mad, but it doesn't matter anymore. No, I was half myself without you. I feel so complete, and if I'm not enough for you, you're not enough for me.
Amen. Amen.
Fought a million battles, but you can't get to me now. You're just a stranger I know everything about. You're just a stranger I know everything about. You're just a stranger I know everything about.
Brilliant. 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 So American, I'm gonna go ahead and get about here again. I'm gonna get about your hair. If you're still here, let me know. All right.
Driving on the right side road, he says I'm pretty, wearing his clothes, and he's got hands that make hell seem cold. Feet on the dashboard, he's like a poem out of shower, out of shower. And he laughs at all my jokes, and he says I'm so American. Oh God, it's just not fair of him to make me feel this much. I go anywhere he goes, and he says I'm so American. Oh God, I'm gonna marry him if he keeps this shit off. I might just be in God, I'm so boring. I'm so rude. Can't have a conversation if it's not all about you. The way you dress and the books you read. I really love my bed, but man, it's hard to sleep when he's with me. When he's with me. He laughs at all my jokes, and he says I'm so American. Oh God, it's just not fair of him to make me feel this much. I go anywhere he goes, and he says I'm so American. Oh God, I'm gonna marry him if he keeps this shit off. I might just be in I apologize if it's a little too much, just a little too soon. But if the conversation ever were to come up, I don't wanna assume this stuff. But ain't it wrong? I think I'm in love. And he laughs at all my jokes, and he says I'm so American. Oh God,
The Tempo Man is in the building.
it's just not fair of him to make me feel this much. I go anywhere he goes, and he says I'm so American. Oh God, I'm gonna marry him if he keeps this shit off. I might just be in love.
Brilliant, 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 brilliant. All right, all right. Like I said, I heard Guts. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I just didn't do a reaction to it, but I had to give you some on the channel. Just some people have asked for Guts, so this is like something that I can do like in between. Like I just been doing different. Like, if you ever see my channel, it's just a bunch of things on it. So sometimes I'm doing other projects. But if it's your first time watching, hope you had a great experience. Hope you had fun, and appreciate Olivia for making really good music. Really good music. Really good. Steve Lovino, as always, y'all be safe. Shwee.